The domestication of many of our animals began in the area called the Fertile Crescent that borders the Mediterranean and the Middle East. And in that region, a lot of our animals such as pigs, horses, the ancestors of sheep and goats, and a lot of our plant crops as well, like wheat and maize, all originated within that kind of geographic region. And there's a sequence of domestication of a few different mammals during that time, and it started originally up to 20,000 years ago with the wolf being domesticated by nomadic hunter-gatherers, and they formed an association with the wolves in their hunting groups, and that led to the domestication of that into dogs. A lot of the other animals were either used in association with farming, such as the cows with ploughing fields and providing milk and meat as well, or with the goats and the sheep, the ability of those animals to graze under quite harsh conditions and then provide a resource of food and hides as well, as a byproduct of being able to graze quite harsh marginal landscapes. The use of these animals also led to quite a dramatic change in that landscape, so it led to quite a heavy grazing of that, and tilling the soil to produce an annual crop. And because it's quite a marginal landscape with a Mediterranean climate with quite hot summers, that led to the desertification of a lot of those regions, because they'd cut down all their trees and they'd lost the ability of those trees to humidify the air through transpiration and to shade and protect the ground with their leaf litter and the shade from their foliage. So with a lot of those trees being removed for fires and for building materials, and then the resulting regrowth being grazed quite heavily by these early domesticated animals, it led to quite a dramatic transformation of that landscape and a desertification of it. And that led to a shift in the early boom of culture within that Fertile Crescent out into cooler areas of Europe, into China and Asia, and then further on into the Americas as well. And as the early people spread, they brought their domestic animals with them, and they evolved in cohabitation with the people that spread through those different lands, and they evolved different traits and characteristics, and led to the the differentiation of those early domesticated species into lots of different types of animals as they spread around.